Sometimes you can just feel it. I mean, sometimes you can just tell something's wrong with this person. You guys got a friend who, you know them very well, and you know when something's up, but they won't tell you what it is. And you want to help, but you can't help because how are you supposed to help if you don't know what it is that's wrong with them? Right? Well, do you want to know what's wrong with them? Pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. We're about to find out. Okay, people who chose pile number 1, you got someone you're thinking about? Something's wrong with them. What's wrong with them? Let's find out. First of all, let's see if something is wrong with them. I mean, sometimes we think stuff that isn't true because we like to jump to conclusions. So let's just see, is something wrong with this person, or is it just your imagination? No need to worry. Okay, so right off the bat, it doesn't look like anything serious is happening. But what is going on with them? We have the Hierophant in reverse. I'm gonna just put that there. We got the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the 7 of Cups upright. Look at those colors though. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on with this person? Okay, so it's nothing serious. Like, there's not really a huge concern with this person. Okay, with the 5 of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's, I guess like, let me look at it. Alright, I don't want to take too much time. Let me tell you what I'm getting. I feel like with the Hierophant and the 3 of Coins in reverse, I really feel like this person is or was dependent on a group, because that's what the 3 of Coins represents, like group work and collaboration. But with the Hierophant, it's about kind of like coming into your own, and in reverse, I mean, in reverse, it's more about coming into your own, not depending so much on others' approval or opinion. It's just kind of like you really thinking on your own terms and using your own creativity and confidence as the only validation that you need. So I feel like this person has experienced some sort of loss regarding that. Perhaps this person received negative feedback or constructive criticism, and so it kind of made them feel the disappointment one would feel when the 5 of Cups is upright. But since it's reversed, I feel like they're taking the time to fill those cups back up, because that's what the 5 of Cups is about. It's about spilt milk and being disappointed about something. So when it's in reverse, I feel like they're taking the time to replenish and almost like recover. And especially with the 7 of Cups, which is all about, choices, wishful thinking, imaginative energy. So I feel like this person, nothing's really wrong with them. They're just, in a state of thought. They're kind of depending on themselves rather than a group. Maybe that means they pulled away from you a bit, and you think that means there's something wrong with them, when in reality, this is actually good and it's actually necessary for them. So nothing really is wrong. They're just, kind of experiencing an independence that they may have needed in the past. What's the advice for this person that you're thinking of? Or what's the message? Something good's about to happen for them. So this is not a bad thing at all. There really is no need to worry. Don't let issues mess it up. I don't curse, but these have curse words on it. But I love it because they don't play around. They get right to the point. But yeah, some good stuff is about to happen. That's great. What are you waiting for? Get that done. If you're waiting for a sign, here it is. I love that. Especially since we have the 7 of Cups here. So they really are thinking. And what are you waiting for? Get it done. I think you should encourage the person you're thinking about. If they have any creative ideas, you should tell them now's the time to do it. And drop the ego. Vulnerability is hot. Ooh, alright. I feel like that applies to you more than anything. I feel like it means, I know it's not really what the card says, but I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe you should just stop like worrying so much and just kind of trust this person. Alright, so really I feel like this is one of those instances where you kind of thought something was wrong, but really nothing was wrong. So, alright, I'm gonna put these back and we can go ahead and start reading the second pile. Second pile. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Pile number 2. Alright. Let's start off with, is there even something wrong with this person? Like, is there even something wrong? Because like with this one, you might think something's wrong, but really nothing. It's just your imagination. So let's just see if that's what's happening. If you believe, that could be taken in many ways. Let's look at what they're going through. Okay. Strength in reverse. These are kind of holographic, and there's a light right here. So if you kind of see that, but it's a strength in reverse. Oh, the 9 of Swords in reverse. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeesh. And the Devil. I got it. Okay. Right off the bat, I feel like this is about addiction because we have the Devil. Usually, the Devil can mean a lot more than that. But this says if you believe, and I feel a lot of emphasis on you. Let me explain. Alright, so you know how addicts, they will say, you'll see how they are addicted, and you'll see it as a problem, but they enjoy the feeling that the substance makes them feel. So they don't think they have a problem, they think they have it under control, and usually addicts don't know they need help. That's kind of what I'm getting here, especially, okay, with the 8 of Swords. Look at her. She's got a blindfold on. She's blinded. And addicts are usually blinded. This doesn't have to be drugs. It can be anything that someone is doing that is bad for them, but they can't stop and they can't see that they should stop. So you see it. You understand that it's a problem and that they need to get help or they need to stop doing this. You understand that. They're blind to it. This could be drugs, alcohol, it could be self-harm, it could be a lot of different things, but they are doing something that's not really good for them. But I feel the Devil can talk about addiction. I feel like that's what this is about. I feel like, okay, this person may be losing sleep at night because the 9 of Swords in reverse is, look upright, he's in bed, and look at all these swords behind him, and he's or she, I don't know, they're crying and they're in bed. But this can talk about losing sleep over stress, anxiety, worries. And the strength in reverse, this is about weakness, not having the strength to do something, lack of control, lack of self-discipline, which would go really well with, addiction, and not having the strength to deal with this. 9 of Swords energy, 9 of Swords in reverse energy, let me get that right. And they just don't have the strength to get out of this, so they turn to a substance, they turn to an addiction. What's the messages? It's about to get real. You need your people around you. Intervention maybe an intervention of some sort where like you get all your friends and family members around this person and really sit down and talk to them and make them take that blindfold off, Make better choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Oh, because definitely, well, I don't know if that's about them or you. I really don't know if that's about them or you, but I feel like for them, they need to make better choices. It could be about anything, honestly. It could be about the substances they're using. Oh, and look at this. Oh, get some sleep. Now look at that. This person needs to sleep. Sleep is very important to health. They need to sleep. You are being this way because you are tired. And look at that. This is about losing sleep. Look, you get some sleep. This person needs to sleep. If you're close with this person, I think that's one of the best things you can do. And surround them. With this, it's about to get real. I don't curse, but you know, I do love these cards. Surround this person with people that they love. Because they're about to, something's about to happen. And they need to make better choices, but I'm pretty sure that they don't know that. Because they're blind once again. So definitely this person is going through something. You kind of already know what it is. The problem is they don't. You feel? Alright. So let's move on with the next pile. Alright. Is there something wrong with this person? Wait. Okay. 2 came out, and this one says opportunity. Alright, so I feel like the cards didn't want you to have a simple yes or no answer. They want this person to come to you, apparently. That's really what, that's the first impression that I get from these 2 cards. Like, wait. Oh! It could be something really personal. Like, this person could be, like, really going through something so personal that they don't want to, like, open up about it. Because I can't imagine why else they would, Oh, snap. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Oh, dear. Two of Cups in reverse? They just experienced a breakup. Oh dear. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow. And the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so definitely this person has gone through a breakup. This could be a close friend of yours or a family member that's just gone through a breakup of some sort and they're really suffering because of it. This ending was so painful for them. And it was a good, close, committed relationship that has ended. And look at these swords that puncture the heart. This is such a heavy reading. And perhaps the King of Wands can explain why that happened. Someone wasn't ready to commit. Someone was indecisive, unwilling to compromise. That's what I'm getting. Someone was perhaps immature, and there was like an imbalance in the relationship because of that immaturity. Are you questioning about a lover that you have broken up with? Their problem is probably the fact that y'all broke up. If this is about someone that you've recently broken up with, or a potential lover, just this person is, I don't know who you're talking about. That's not what I'm trying to decide. But my thing is they have experienced some kind, it doesn't even really have to be about lovers. I mean, definitely with the Two of Cups. It really, yeah, but I kind of just feel like it could be about any love relationship that has ended, so I don't know. And it necessarily doesn't even have to be a breakup, just like a painful ending, like someone you love but you're not with, like moving away. I don't know, but this is heartbreak energy, so they're going through something about love that they're really suffering because of it, and I feel like they want to tell you, but they want to wait to open up because it's that personal. And that can happen. A lot of people can go through things that are so personal that they don't want to talk about it. Happens to me a lot. The messages are, you're going through a tough time. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather yourself up and handle it. Alright. Which is good advice. Honestly, to understand that you're not alone in the situation and that other people have gone through heartbreaks like this. Yeah. You need a good cry. This person needs to cry. Maybe you need to cry. Crying is not a bad thing. Let it out. If you need to let it out, you know, just like release all those yeah, get that ugly cry on and let it go. Your soul will thank you. Sometimes you just need to let it all out, you know? And be grateful. It could be so much worse. So when I pulled these 3 cards for every pile, I kind of thought of it as overall like messages about the situation, not necessarily a specific person. So if you are involved in this heartbreak and breakup, take this advice also. But if not, you don't have to make the person tell you if they're not ready to tell you, but still kind of show that you're aware that something's wrong and be there for them. Because if they need to cry, be the shoulder that they can cry on. Express your gratitude for the person and let them know that you understand that they're going through a rough time, but that you're there. So don't make them tell you if they're not ready. That would be not good. But definitely, this person is not ready. Wait for the opportunity for them to open up to you. And yeah, that's what I feel like is going on with this, with the subject of pile number 3. I'm sorry, that was such a heavy message. Oh my gosh. And the last one, is there something wrong with them at all, or is it just your imagination? No, nothing's wrong with them. This person's okay. This is one of those cases where you think something's wrong, but really nothing's wrong. Because this world is imperfect, I kind of, when this flew out at me, I kind of saw that it said no. So I kind of, because there's nothing wrong with them, how are you supposed to figure out what's wrong with them if nothing is wrong with them, you feel? So I kind of did, I did 4 cards. I pulled 2 that explains why you think something's wrong with them, even if there's nothing wrong with them, and 2, what's actually going on with them. So for the 2 that's, why you think something's wrong with them, even though there's not, it's the 5 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid that glare. 5 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I feel like maybe you knew this person since childhood, and maybe you fought with them recently. Definitely there was some conflict between you and this person, and it could have reminded you of an instant in your past where you had a similar conflict in the past, and it meant that something was wrong with them. Maybe y'all fought because something was wrong with them. So you're taking bad childhood memories, because this is about nostalgia. This is about the past, memory lane, but it's in reverse, so it's not the most positive in this scenario. So you're thinking about the past. You're applying what happened to you guys to the past. You're taking your past lessons and applying it to what happened here, which would be a conflict with this person, maybe an argument or a disagreement, and you think that that means something's wrong with them. Honestly, with the 5 of Swords, talks about having, talks about having some kind of issue with somebody in particular, and I feel like because of the 6 of Cups in reverse, maybe it reminded you of something, some sort of instance in your past where you're kind of using it as an example to assume that something is wrong with this person. But no, nothing's wrong. It's just sometimes people don't get along all the time, and it's unrealistic to get along with everyone all the time. So drop the expectation that you're always going to get along with somebody. So what is going on with this person? If nothing's wrong with them, what is going on with them? This is good energy for this person, and if you care about this person, you should really be happy for them. They're tired. They've been working hard. Because look, he's carrying all these wands. And look, he's hunching over because his back hurts, because look at all this load that he's carrying. But he's not far from where he's trying to go. Both of these represent hard work, but both of them also represent, they really go well together. These cards really go well together because they're about hard work paying off, seeing the rewards of all your hard work, and knowing that your hard work wasn't just for nothing, that it's actually paying off. Like, look, he's planted all these coins, and look at how they're growing, and they're like they're alive now, and they just keep flourishing. And look, he's getting to this little town right here. I don't know if you can see that in the screen, but this person may just be tired, and that may have caused this little whatever y'all went through. You thought it meant that something was wrong with them, when in reality, they're just a really hardworking person at the moment. But have no fear, because that hard work is about to be not done, but it's about to be proven that it was for a reason. So this whole situation, you are going to make up really fast. They're about to see some abundance. And if you share a home with this person, so will you, I think. that's just kind of what I'm feeling. Was the message, was the overall advice and message for the situation? Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. You are being shady. Watch out. Things could get ugly. And whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the time. I actually like these three together because you could be planning to do something on the assumption that this person is mad at you or wrong to you, and really it's just a misunderstanding. And these cards are basically saying, don't, because you're wrong. Like, nothing's wrong with this person. Like, whew, you're being shady, stop talking. Are you maybe running your mouth about this person behind their back because of what happened here? And because you think that they're mad at you? Is that what's happening? Stop. Don't throw shade. Stop talking about it. Stop gossiping. And what you're thinking about doing something, don't do it, girl. Because they're not mad at you. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just tired and you had a little argument. That's basically what I'm getting from these cards. Other than that, nah, you really don't have anything to worry about. Like, pile number 1 and pile number 4, y'all are just imagining things. Well, I mean, that's kind of mean. Let me not say that. Y'all are misinterpreting things. You're not really understanding things for how they are. But yeah, I hope this resonated with you. It's a general reading, and look, honestly, let me be honest with you people. There are so many different types of things that people could be going through, and so many people, and just so many different scenarios that these 4 things can't get everything. I mean, this is the literal definition of a general reading. Out of all the situations that people could be going through, 4 piles aren't going to, cover everything. So if this doesn't resonate, you gotta let me know in the comments, and I am going to be making a part 2 to this in case these 4 didn't resonate. Because I know 4, in a world of possibility where anything can happen, there are so many different things that could be wrong with somebody. I understand. So 4, I mean, I can get that. If it doesn't resonate, it's a general reading. It's probably why. But if it did, let me know. I want to hear, and I will be making a part 2 just in case this didn't help you. Part 2, I mean, I might even have more piles to choose from, because now that I've finished looking at all the cards and reading all the cards, I kind of understand that it's kind of hard to generalize specific situations. But I hope this gave you some insight, and thank you for watching.